study comparing the number of mass shootings in the U.S. to other countries. One America's John Hines breaks down the data from Washington.
In recent years, tragic mass public shootings in the U.S. have garnered headlines and appear to have fed into a narrative in the mainstream media that America leads the world in gun violence. Yet a new study finds that the opposite is true. The U.S. actually ranks below most other nations.
One of the most frequent claims we hear in the gun control debate is that the United States is somehow unique in terms of mass public shootings. The United States makes about 4.6% of the world population. We make up at most about 1.4% of the shooters and about 2.1% of the murders from mass public shootings. So rather than being well above the world average, we're actually dramatically below the world average in terms of mass public shooting rates or murders from mass public shooters.
So the U.S. actually has only a fraction of the incidence of gun violence when compared with other nations, says Dr. John Lott, president of the Crime Prevention Research Center.
Well, a lot of it's just news coverage. Mass public shootings in the United States get huge amount of coverage, not just in the United States, but in Europe. Mass public shootings in Europe, I mean, they don't even get coverage in many other countries in Europe, let alone in the United States. You have big school shootings in Germany, okay? 2 of the 4 worst public school, K-12 public school shootings have occurred in Germany. My guess is almost nobody knows that, because when they've occurred in Germany, they'll be like 1 minute maybe on the news here in the United States, and it's off.
So the media may have skewed perception, but Lott says so does a report by criminologist and researcher Adam Langford. In fact, whenever the Obama White House referred to incidents of gun violence, they cited the Langford study, which purports to track shooting events over a 47-year period from 1966 to 2012, and concludes that about 1/3 of mass shootings were in the U.S. But Lott says Langford's findings are dubious.
I could never get him to answer even most basic questions. You know, what languages did he use? How did he find these cases? And what we're able to find is that he's missed a tremendous number of cases around the rest of the world using his definition. You know, if you miss a lot of cases in the rest of the world, but get all the cases in the United States, it's going to make it look like the United States is a lot worse than it actually is.
Lott's report is available at crimeresearch.org. John Hines, One America News, Washington.